And y'all thought I forgot. Nah. In fact, I'm doing things a little differently. I got like all these picks up, and I'm going to go through this kind of slideshow styles I'm talking through here, just so I don't have to... But this one, the early one, I managed to get up real quick because I remembered it a couple weeks back before I actually started putting all the videos up together for my Year 3 compilation. That's what took up most of my time, so I didn't have time to like get a bunch of these. But yeah, this was like a cream soda sampler. I got the forget where I got this pick. Like I said, it was weeks ago. There was a root beer sampler I was looking for. I think it was like a 10-pack of those. I didn't get to go over all of them. I wrote down a couple that I thought were interesting to note. The rest were like, So but yeah, a lot of these cream soda were a big hit. I didn't get the third one from the left. What's that? Filbert's? I might have had a Filbert's root beer or something like that, or something along those lines. Filbert's. That sounds familiar. That probably a good root beer. You know, if I thought it was worth mentioning, though, I would have wrote it down. Otherwise, it would have been like, it was good, or not so much. Or I would have warned you, like, stay the hell away from him if I didn't care for it. But yeah, a lot of these were really good. The Big Red. Don't remember the one on the right, all the way on the right. I remember having that brand, but that was pretty good. I think I had their root beer. I'm trying to remember. Is that Wine Hearts? Yeah, he's got a couple things together. Thought he was pretty good. The Big Red is drinking them. Like, you'll get them samplers usually at Christmas, like the Jones sodas, like 4-pack kind of thing, and sometimes they'll come with, one of them is a candy cane. That's what this Big Red was. The Sprecher, this small one in the middle, or Sprecher, Sprecher's very interesting, kind of a combination of, it's a fire-roasted, I don't know if you can get a good, like, but there's like a bee in the middle of it, so you get like a little bit of honey and molasses with the cream soda, and you get the fire-roasted, so it's got like a... At the very beginning, it's like a kind of a burnt taste, like you would burn something like on a hot grill, or like use charcoal or something like that. It was a little weird, but if you can get past that, it's actually a really, really good combination. These two, the Frosty and the one next to it, those, I have a tough time deciding which one's the belle of the ball for this one, because the Frosty, and that's another brand, but I only seen this one with the blue cream. Is it blue raspberry? Is it cream soda? I chalked it up as both, and therefore it is fucking awesome. This one is, especially different in its own way. I don't know if you can make it out too well, but, Squamscott maple cream. Yeah, it's like having I should have eaten a waffle when I had this one. This one's really good too. Don't need to really say any more about that one. You like your pancakes with maple syrup. All right, next pick. If I can, I gotta click on it. Hang on. There we go. Oh man. From one end of the spectrum to the other, these because I was feeling adventurous and I thought I'd give some of these a try. The Lester's Fixins. And yeah, the only ones I didn't get were the buffalo wing, which probably would have been like horrendous because I don't do spicy ones, or maybe it was supposed to go with the ranch, which I thought was the nastiest one. I don't know what happened to it. It didn't taste anything like ranch. I don't know what I was expecting with that one. The sweet corn, I remember tasting like a really strong, sweet, buttery flavor. You know, usually I drink sodas and it's like, oh, if I drink it enough, it'll get better. The sweet corn was the exception to that rule, and I ended up tossing that and the ranch dressing. The peanut butter and jelly was decent. Yeah, it was just like a sweet soda, but I couldn't really base it off like peanut butter or jelly, really. It's like, The bacon soda, believe it or not, was the best one of the 4 I had. I couldn't find the pumpkin pie either. I probably would have enjoyed that. I don't know about the other sodas. I'm not entirely too sure on that, but I do like pumpkin pie, so if I can, I'll try and look for this if I can. But the bacon, for me, so far was the best one of those. Everything else was like, Like sweet corn, I tossed. Ranch, I tossed. The 2 on the end, I finished because I was like, they were okay. But the bacon, yeah, especially. Forget whose brand it was, but it was like a chocolate bacon. I forgot to get a pick for that, but it mostly tasted like chocolate instead of bacon, so I didn't really put it down. So I forget what brand it is. I'll have to, if I can, I'll find a pic of it later and put it up and be like, yeah, it was this here. But anyway, let me move on to the next one. Ooh, didn't know they had these, or at least the ones on the, because I just had this today actually. I found out I thought they had it for a while, but I guess they're back. These Pop-Tarts, watermelon, amazing stuff. If you're like me as a kid and you were like, wow, watermelon Bubblicious gum's like the best ever, then this is for you. I will try my damnedest to find this chocolatey caramel one. This looks really good, and yeah, I'm a little more open to bacon now, after knowing what can be done with it. So I will. That's like I said. That's why I had that bacon soda. I'm like, okay. I've actually grown to start liking just eating actual bacon. I don't know what it is. I feel like a Mega Man Legend. I'm unlocking subgates and opening into new situations. Maple bacon. My dad will love that. I'll have to. I didn't see these. I would have gotten these too, but I'll keep my eye out for them. But yeah, so far the watermelon is amazing. Now, this was good too. The sugar cookie toast crunch. I didn't see the because next to it was it was like a holiday cookie crisp or something like that. I unfortunately didn't see it. I'll have to wait till next year for that one, I guess. Hopefully they bring that back. Otherwise, I feel like it's a missed opportunity. But this was good. You got to eat this quick, though, because your milk's going to be, like, sweet as fuck, man. So you better eat this one quick, because Toast Crunch, you get, like, just any kind of Toast Crunch, you get, start to lose, like, the flavor and the flakes, like, really, 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 really quickly. It kind of soaks up really well in milk, so. That's why I always kind of like Toast Crunch, but, like, even when it gets soggy, it's still, like, a little crunchy around the edges, so. It definitely has its place. It's got a good sogginess factor game to it. It kind of holds. It can hold its own. So, but yeah, sugar cookie toast crunch. This was really good. Can make this one out. Ooh, this is the old Rhode Island molasses root beer. Like a combination of the molasses and the root beer. This was really good. Let's see. I wrote this down. Did I have anything to mention? Yeah, this is okay. I was trying to remember which one tasted like them. You get like them hard candy root beer candies that in the shape of barrels. They're like a little on the tangy side. I don't know if tangy would be used to describe root beer. It's got a bit of a kick to it. That's what this was, and this was super highly recommended. I think the next one was another root beer that I thought was really, really highly recommended. I guess this is like a chain it's like for a restaurant. So and it also has another flavors. But the one I got, this was a part of the root beer sample, the Dog and Suds root beer. This was also really good, really, really sweet stuff. Even for a root beer, it was like super sweet. So I was like, So I'll definitely have to look out for another one. I don't know what region Dog and Suds is. I haven't run across one myself, but maybe it's like one of them Midwest things or something. Ramune, Sangarias, to be precise, this particular brand. I thought Ramune was the brand or something like that. I don't know. It's got a E with a tilde on it or something like that. So the only one you don't see the lychee flavored. That I thought that was the only one that bared any mentioning, because you drink these, I feel like I've been kind of spoiled on other sodas, because this doesn't do a whole lot for me. It just tastes like a very sweet seltzer for some of these, and as far as I know, they're unrecyclable too. The plastic top with the glass bead and the bottle itself, I don't know. Maybe there's a means to actually recycle them proper, but I don't know. Feel free to leave me a comment. What's the next one? Ah, yes. The original fudge brownie cookie dough bites. I didn't know this was an actual candy. I will definitely have to look for that, because the soda was fucking amazing. Wow. Strong chocolate. It was, it was like carbonated chocas make it a little bitter, because this tasted like a very sweet molasses. Like, this was one of those that got more important as I drank it. I think the chocolate bacon just started out kind of like all chocolate and no bacon. I was like, it was disappointing, because I had that after I had the Lester's Fixins bacon, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. Like I said, it was the best one. But this was really good too. The Muscat gummy candy, Kasugai brand Muscat candy. Yeah, this was another winner in my opinion. Um, Sorry, going over my notes. Because I know I looked up muscat. I'm like, what is that? It's a type of grape, so I'm unsure if I ever had the real thing or not, because our grapes are just called grapes over here. I don't know. Oh, these were super soft, now that I remember. Almost had like almost a mochi kind of texture to them. Have you ever had mochi where it's kind of like really super soft and chewy? That's what these were. These were amazing. Yeah, so they're up there. They're not the winner. We'll get to that. I saved that for last, and you're gonna. It might surprise some of you. You know, you never know. Never can tell. These I had just recently among all my stuff. The Haichu. Instead of I thought these would be hard, but they're kind of chewy at the beginning, and so I thought they're kind of like now and laters as far as what you call it, except they're more like here they are. That's what I call them. Like, here you go. Guess it's like a now or never is my name for them. See, I have notes and I didn't write them down. I'm looking back and forth, trying to remember but it was like a 10-pack of 5 flavors each. I had grape, cherry, which tastes like Luden's cherries cough drop, like that really strong cherry to it. So that's a winner. Mango, strawberry, green apple. All of these were pretty good grapes. Just grape, green apples, just not as good as a Jolly Rancher. I think the strawberry was probably the best one. The mango was nice. That was an interesting one. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these. So I haven't seen any in my area. I'll have to keep a really close look out for these. These I had most recently because it was like a 2 for $5 thing. I don't remember if I covered red velvet Doritos or not. Not Doritos, Oreos, red velvet. Yeah. You want to do like sweet Doritos, you know? I'm yeah, sweet and salty. You know, you could. There's someone's probably thinking of that, like, cinnamon or something like that. That's probably what you would go with. Speaking of cinnamon bun Oreos, a cinnamon cookie with like the vanilla frosting in the middle. I thought these were really, really good. But yeah, I forget whether or not if I talked about red velvet Oreos. Those are also good. And oh yeah, I saved the best for last because oh my god, I know there's other snack mixes of these. There's a Hershey's one. There was a Payday one I saw, but the Reese's. Like, okay, you're giving me pieces and cups in the same fucking package? Just looking at this, I was like, nope, that's it. Best of the month, right here. That's the best one. Forget it. Best eats, 10 out of 10. Oh, what else was in it? It was like, because I guess I could pick it because it was simple. It had like, it's also got like little bits of pretzels, like in like a circular thing, and peanuts. And I'm like, all right. I think the Hershey's had like this, what was like almonds instead of peanuts. I forget what the Payday had. I know Payday is all about that'd probably be like more nuts than anything else because that's like a peanut with like caramel to hold it together or something like that. It's been a while since I had a Payday. Usually not my go-to. Because that sucker's, I know Payday is just like a peanut brick. from what my understanding was. But yeah, that'll do for this month's edition of Snacking4Rinoa. I did it now because I didn't want to wait another week because I got other things to. I was gonna be like, I'll wait till next month, and then I saw like 4 or 5 other things out here, and I'm like, it's just gonna add to the list, so I might as well do it now. So, take care. Thanks for listening.